What is up to my Aries, the month of May? We'll get right into it, yeah? And I'll pull your overall energy for the month of May. The Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. Some insight, guidance, advice. The energy of Aries, the month of May. Wow. All that shuffling. You got the card of the curse, like Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Virgo in the month of May. And feeling like somebody is a gift and a curse, or you are a gift and a curse. So yeah, things could get a little bit bumpy for you in May, Aries. Go ahead and pull your tarot reading. Insight, guidance, advice. Month of May. Insight, guidance, advice for Arians, my Aries, the month of May. And I do realize as I'm saying Aries and Arians that I could be talking to some people with Aryan blood. Don't forget you can also view these readings from a Vedic perspective. Insight, guidance, advice for my Aries, the month of May. Alright, get your first card out. Ten of Wands. Yeah, a relationship, job, or person can really just feel like a burden, like it's too much, it's gone on too long, and you can't pretend that it's not anymore, I'm hearing. Insight, guidance, advice. Yeah, I mean, a situation is obviously just a burden. It feels like a curse. So I hate to say this reading isn't starting off in the best of energies, but look, like I said, something could feel like a gift and a curse. Often love can feel like this to us, or just responsibility in life in general. It's a very normal feeling, and usually it passes once you realize where this feeling's actually stemming from, Aries. The Hermit, yeah, sometimes you just gotta sit back and think about things and where they actually stem from. It's also the card of Virgo. As I said, going to Virgo's reading might do you some good, as they pulled the same overall energy of the curse for the month of May. So I gotta put my level of protections back on. So some of you could be sitting back thinking, resonating on the good and evil on the world, or like I said, just in a person. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you see that scale there? What's being given and what's being taken away energetically. Or just by being around this person, like how much you give in comparison to how much they give. Which I really try to tell people not to do comparisons. But when it comes to an imbalance and love and life and energy, you really should sit and take a look at that. Justice. Yeah, and then either you can find a way to balance it out, or keep it moving. And, Libra is your opposite sign, so you could be dating or with someone, or have a child that is the opposite pole in polarity to you. So understanding the way that they are, could be a little bit complicated for you, Aries. You got the Ten of Pentacles. But in the end, either way, things will be okay as long as you're true to your heart, true to your expression and communications with this person or with this situation. Just the way the cookie crumbles. A little Jim Carrey there for you. And get some clarification on what we see here. It's the Ten of Wands here. This suffering, this burden. Four of Dome. Yeah, maybe it's like the burden is a lack of communication, a holding back, on your part or on this person's part. There's really no swords here, so this is someone you're not talking to. It could be a child or a partner or a parent. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Some people really just aren't talkative individuals. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Ready to review C's. Yeah. I feel like there's definitely like a child. Could be a water sign. A child. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be their sun sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And maybe even a very gifted child. A child that you look at as a blessing in your world. To the world. The Hermit. They might be a hermit. That's all it really is. The Hermit. Hearing someone's love language is music. The Hermits. 3 of Dome. Yeah, they could just be, or you are like hard at work, learning thyself in a heavy state of isolation, but not in an unhealthy way. It seems like a very healthy way. 6 of Pentacles. Eventually, you or this person will come out of that. 6 of Pentacles. 4 of Air, yeah, they could be getting insight, guidance, and advice on things, or be a reader or a seer themselves. And if you have a child or partner or that way, you have these moments where you have to be away from everyone and everything. It's kind of like the story of Job. You got to lose everyone and everything to see things clearly. You don't get certain degrees of knowledge without going through things, and when you go through things, there's periods of times of healing. You've really got to balance yourself out. Libra, the sign of Libra, understands that more than anything. There's a Justice card here. Justice card here. The Seeker. Yeah, so if you have a Libra child, they could just be on a new journey in life. They're constantly starting new journeys and going into hermit mode and starting new journeys and going into hermit mode. And this could be someone that you could learn something from. 10 of Pentacles. If you're worried about their success, I think they're going to end up being very successful. 10 of Pentacles. It might be later on in life, though. 10 of Pentacles, you or them. You put in where you fit. You could have a Libra mother. Baron of Usage. Water signs. This is emotions, feelings. They could have a lot of them. They could have always had a lot of emotions and feelings. Or you could always have had a lot of emotions and feelings. And really just taking the time to embrace those and sit with those. And get you a fortune from my collection that I have over my crystals here. Even as the cell is the unit of the organic body, so the family is the unit of society. Yeah, I think this reading has a lot to do with family here. Alright. Very hard to get the camera to want to focus on that. So. Don't have as steady hands as I used to when I went to school for welding. But that is your fortune, and the advice I have for you is maybe not to take someone's communication or lack thereof so personally, Aries. Or this is what someone needs to do with you.